Hello everybody, welcome to Matt Bayeski YouTube channel. I had my teeth polished, right? Once.
Really?
I swear to God, I had my teeth polished.
But still you can't beat me. No.
It's not a chance. No. They call you the smiling guru.
Oh yeah.
It's a smiling yogi. What's the difference between a yogi and a guru and a Swami bugger? Swami, yeah? Swami? No?
Yes, Swami is like an ascetic that giving up on the mountain life and just
right. A Swami is somebody who just leaves everything behind and
just live with his spiritual life.
Wow, I didn't know that. And the difference between a yogi and a guru?
Okay, guru is a master, as it is said. Guru, the word guru means it is a combination of two words, gu and ru. It is the one who removes the darkness from your heart or from your awareness, and show you the light or on your path to reach your spiritual. So that is what guru means.
That's beautiful.
And then the word yogi means one who realized or one who has experienced yoga. So one who has
about yoga.
Yeah, yoga, yogi, one who has experienced or one who has reached to the top or who has found his own essence. For me, anyone who is successful in his service or in his path, for instance, Beethoven, a music genius, he's a yogi. To me, he's a yogi because he has touched the soul of music.
I get it.
So an artist, so whoever has reached to that highest level of living is a yogi for
So it means nothing to do with yoga per se.
No.
It's brilliant.
It is not some. It is nothing to do with like a Indian thing or Indian science. That's how I see. Whoever has dedicated and seen and then start to express. For instance, when a master or when, as we said, Beethoven. When they are expressing this music, or somebody is painting. For instance, this artist made this. They are in deep meditation when they
Totally.
When they bring these figures out of just a trunk.
Totally.
And they are in a trance, state of trance. Yeah. So they are in the state of yoga. And then they create these beautiful things. So that is.
So it's a bit like channeling. In our society, we call it channeling, channeling. You see something before it's even done, or you work on something and to create something without even realizing you're creating it. I go into a kind of a trance kind of state or hypnotic state of where you just feel like you're doing something that is right. But the difference between how I see it is that if somebody works on carving something and they spend over 10,000 hours carving all the time, they become a master of that. So it's kind of similar, but not. Is that yoga is similar to master or?
Yeah, it is. For instance, for some people, I have a friend on Facebook. He's somewhere from Latin America. He does these paintings, incredible paintings, and when you look into it, you forget everything.
Wow.
You get into a different transcendental level.
Wow.
Okay, so his service, when he was creating that, he was in a state of like a yogic mode. But that image keep on bringing light to so many people, so that image works as like a guru. You understand?
Absolutely.
So the same person is one who tasted, and then he continues. For instance, there are masters. They didn't teach anything. They experienced yoga, and they continue to be in the state of yoga. Absolute silence. For instance, there is one of the masters just not recently, in the nearest past, that is Ramana Maharshi. He never had a teacher. It is written in the other book. He never had a teacher. he accepted a mountain as his teacher. He has accepted a mountain as the most powerful. The God is in the mountain, and he surrendered whole himself to that mountain. And then he was all asking, please, God, help me to experience yoga like all the masters in the past did. Then he just sits silently, you know. So he just keep on doing, and then he
surrendered
became
himself.
He didn't do any yogic techniques. He didn't do any yoga.
What was the difference between him and the Buddha, divine Buddha, under a tree? Why was Buddha under a tree for so long, 18 years or something?
Yeah, you know, everyone has to go through all this experience. Because Buddha has gone through all that experience, he brought up so many techniques that different kind of people can reach to that level. If Buddha didn't born in a royal family, if he didn't gone through all that sufferings, where all this knowledge would come from?
Yeah.
No? So then he realized, okay, there are different kinds of people with a different temperament, and not one technique would work equally for everyone else. So different kind of mentalities need different approach, but the paths are different. Everyone reached the same place.
Totally. So everybody has their own teachings.
That's right. So his karma is supposed to, or dharma is going through all that experiences and then get enlightened. Because Buddha is one of the most suffered mind, or the master, suffered to reach that level.
Exactly, yeah, they talked
Took
about
many years and asking so many questions. But on the contrary, Ramana Maharshi is not like that. Not in that sense of suffering. He didn't go anywhere. He hasn't see the lights. He just surrendered and sit there, and he got enlightened.
The difference between Dharma,
Dalai Lama.
So
Lama.
I always thought the opposite of karma was Dharma.
Dharma.
What is it the opposite or not? What is Dharma in your perspective?
Dharma is just our responsibility in this life.
And karma?
Karma is the what we do, our actions and their results.
And the results. Are our reactions a result? Is the result the ultimate reaction of what we do?
What we do. So, when you, for instance, I think I'm a very good person. I'm a happy person. Hey, listen!
I'm kidding.
No.
I've seen you up a
Listen,
tree. I've seen you up a tree trying to get some fruit.
Listen. I told you. I think.
You did.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Okay, there's a difference. Okay, I think.
I'm only joking.
Okay, I think I'm a good person. I continuously think I'm a very good person.
That's brilliant. I'm glad you do.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody
No,
else
no,
says
no,
about it. I think
finished.
you're amazing.
So then, thank you. So then what happens to me? Okay, I continuously thinking positive thoughts. So how my mind would be? It stays. So the effect of thinking positively about myself, I continuously feel positive about.
That's nice.
So that is karma.
Brilliant. So when you see things happening outside of this room that are not positive, and you feel that there's something you're not happy with and something it should be spoken about, or do you not speak about it and do you just surrender? How do you deal with the challenges of what's going on in these 2 years? How have you coped, and how have you stayed happy and positive when there's so much suffering?
Whatever happens, as the masters taught us, is for a reason. For instance, this pandemic situation, I don't know if you want to go to that conversation, but just an example. It did damage so many people, so many minds, those who weren't aware, those who weren't conscious. But also, this situation has awakened so many people. It has awakened so many people to realize oh, actually, we don't need this much to live a happy life. We need a very little. We need to have all these possessions. So we need to, just be in this big city. We need to go to, work every day like struggling. But we can still live happily if we find the happiness in what we are having and work with joy, with the happiness.
So how do you walk through it then? How do you, like from day to day, when you see suffering, how do you deal with that? How do you deal? Do you see it? Do you take it on board? Do you look at it? Do you let it go? How do you deal with, or do you just get on with your own life?
We actually, I am a person who has been gone through so many sufferings throughout my life, from my childhood
Yeah.
until I found yoga. In between 16 and 19, I have been on and off journey in yoga, and that is that 3 years, lots of things happened and changed. So now, whenever there is this difficult situation, we speak in the family.
Yeah.
Listen, we have this, we have a safe roof, and it is warm, and we have food sufficiently. Even a couple of pieces of fruit, we are happy.
Is that how you measure happiness? By the amount of what you have?
No, it is nothing to do with what we have and what we do not have.
But that sounded like you were measuring, look, we've got enough food, we should be grateful.
No, we are just being grateful for the all the good things happening, and
okay, so
also
you look for gratitude in everything then.
In everything. And when there is a challenging situation, we become aware that okay, we have something to learn from this situation, and is there something that we can do? Then we do. So then we don't have to worry about
so
it.
You're looking for solutions in the moments.
In moments, we look if there is a solution. If we can do something, if there is really a solution, we have to take action. If we do not take action, we have to suffer the karma. Do you understand me?
Of course I do.
Okay, so if you act, then okay, your part, your dharma is to act. Then you're done. If you did not do your dharma, then you have to suffer of.
So I get that. So the action of dharma should give good karma.
That's right.
Okay, so let me ask you this as a personal experience. You've probably heard it before, but it would be lovely to hear your interpretation. So I just finished an amazing day. I was really happy. I'd done my day's work with, I think, probably about 7 clients. I left the shop, closed it up with a big smile on my face. Everybody was so overjoyed with the healings and readings. So beautiful. As I walked down the stairs, I saw a man hitting a woman. And I stopped, and the day before I went to see Gurinder Singh, and he was talking about karma, and I thought, okay, I stopped and looked, and I thought, where is karma in this situation? I see a man hitting a woman, she's screaming. I thought, is it this woman's karma to be hit? Is it my karma to watch this? So where do I play in this karma role? I let go of all karma, I let go of all thoughts and followed my heart. I went down and I said to the man, please, no more. And then she hit me and he hit me. Could you explain karma?
It is somebody told me when the 2 dogs fight each other, don't get in between them. Okay, sorry.
No.
Guys, don't interpret that I am looking at them. No, it is sometimes silence is the best way. Sometimes you have to observe the situation. I had a long time ago a student, and he's a yoga teacher, and he was explaining this. He went to into a park to meditate, and he was meditating there. It was in the morning, and a boy was hitting a girl, like the same situation. and he tried to console them and make the scenery calm and peaceful. And but they don't. He doesn't stop, and she keep on screaming, and he called the police. When the police came, the girlfriend and boy, they got together and accused him, blamed him for the for
same,
creating
same situation as mine. So
Okay.
what was the outcome to that in his thought?
To be honest,
Yeah, we like your honesty.
I did not know in this situation what the universe want to teach me in such a situation.
I still don't understand that situation, and therefore, because I don't understand it, my thinking mind says, well, not everything is karma, because there's got to be something that you as an individual does, whether you walk away from that situation or not. There's going to be a feeling either way. Maybe I shouldn't have walked away, maybe I should. So you've got to do one or the other. You either walk away or you do something. What sits well in my heart is to try and stop the situation, because I don't want to see anybody hurt each other. So
That's
but
true.
then if there's two dogs fighting each other, that I'm gonna throw. My thought is to get cold water in a bucket and throw it over them both, right?
Yeah.
I was involved up the road here with one dog being attacked by two dogs. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. There was blood everywhere. I know I shouldn't be talking about this, but I intervened. Everybody was watching, and I ran. And I don't hurt animals, but I kicked one of the animals because they were killing it, and I kicked it with my foot, and it moved back. This dog managed to get up and run away. So everybody said, you were very brave, and I said, I didn't know what else to do. I could have been bitten or anything. But what I'm saying is that I don't know when situations happen like that. I look back and ask what karma is, and sometimes I don't think, in my opinion, that karma actually is really understood or actually written down, so we truly understand karma and Dharma.
In this moment, for instance, this incident this morning, if you didn't react, you react, and your consciousness is correct now. Okay, I have done what I thought is right.
Right.
If you haven't done it, that will continue to haunt you.
True.
For many days. So your dharma you have done, but the outcome, in our human sense, it is painful.
So do you think the outcome should have anything to do with us?
No.
Should we relate to the outcomes? Sometimes it is what it is, and then you let it go.
But they both hit you. What that means? That means they go together. So the anger has gone out. It is directed to you, but it has gone out. They go together because who are you to come in between us? So that may probably that have cooled the situation in between them. But it is
I had no issues with being hit by both of them.
No.
I was happy that he wasn't hitting her anymore, and I walked away, and I actually that's exactly what I thought.
Exactly.
But I asked that in this situation, as anybody would look at it as a karmic kind of thing.
Let me give you an example of the biggest example in the whole history of the human world, human life, is Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Okay, so because he was crucified, his story is told, and it will be continued to told, and thousand. So many masters had this same kind of experience, because they did not understand the level of the mind of a master works, and the level of their mind works in a totally different level. So it is for them difficult to understand, and so still the end, what Jesus Christ said, Lord, forgive them.
Yeah, for they know not what they do.
Exactly.
Just a quick question. When Jesus said, Lord, forgive them, they know not what they do, I found that a little bit strange, because I believed that I was taught by the religious leaders, teachers, that God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit is one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, why say that?
No,
when you're talking to yourself.
No, yeah, that's right. there is a two mind. Okay, one is our pure conscious mind. The one is the human mind, which is trained or conditioned by the social conditioning, the community, the family. So there is always two mind. Okay, so if in this situation, if it was your human mind was thinking, I don't care, let them hit, let them die, that's their job.
Right.
But your pure consciousness, no, I should interact, I should interfere and make it. So there is two minds. So Jesus Christ wasn't talking to someone who's hiding behind the clouds and laughing at his son dying on the cloud. No. He was consciously talking to him, to his own consciousness, the divine form of himself. So when we say the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the Trinity is in, if you take all the religion, this Trinity is in everywhere. And this Trinity is in you, in me, in completeness.
So what you're saying, we're all one in theory.
Exactly.
So when that person hit me, they were hitting themselves.
Exactly. It is only our mind, our human mind feels the suffering of that pain. But it is like a hitting the universe on yourself. I am hitting myself. That's right.
Yeah. You're just punching that person. You're just punching yourself.
Exactly.
That's a brilliant way to look at it.
Yeah, but they don't understand it, and we can't explain that neither.
No, it's great. It's great that it's another way of seeing life, Ajahn. That we really strive to try and enlighten ourselves, even though that it's a journey for 100 lifetimes, probably 1,000 lifetimes. But it's still great to hear these snippets of golden nuggets of truth that you share with us. Thank you for being here today. Our next video will be on something that I'm excited to talk about, and that's a project that you've been working on with your heart and soul. So on the next video we're going to fully talk about that and share that with everybody. And that's it. So you can say goodbye. You want to say goodbye?
Hello.